mercy. Thanks, guys, for being here. Let's tap on this. Whoops. Hi, thanks for coming. Hi, everybody. So I'm Miss Katie. I'm here in Italy, and it is 2:21 in the afternoon. Where are you guys in the world? Hi. Hello. Hold on. Let me just raise up my color here. Oh, there. Now I can see you guys better.
Animals are here with us, not for us.
Hello. Hello, TikTok. Someone's here from the UK. That's so nice to see you. You're here from Australia. Hi. All right. Somebody says they're 11 years old. Somebody else says that they're gay. I'm not sure why you're telling me that you're gay. Like, why would you tell me that? What does that have to do with anything? It's so strange, isn't it, that people do that? Like, what does it have to do literally with anything? I don't know. I mean, do you ever see straight people coming out and saying, "Hi, I'm straight"? Like, it's just a weird way to introduce yourself. Oh, thank you hi, Diana. Hi, Diana. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much for all of the confetti here, guys. This is Diana. She is a vegan, and you guys should follow her because she's a real Christian. One of the few Christians who is actually a real Christian because she is vegan. She doesn't eat animals. She doesn't hurt them. Oh, thank you, guys. Thanks so much for being here, everyone. Let's see who else is here. Remember, guys, that we are here to protect animals. We are here to be vegan and not violent. So if you guys have violent tendencies, I don't know if I can help you. You know, the whole point here is that we are here to protect the animals and to help those who want to be vegan. If you like hurting cats or dogs, it's not the place for you. If you're not an open-minded person, this is not the place for you. If you are not really interested in learning, this is not the place for you. But if you are a kind person and you want to learn about veganism, this is the place for you. All right, so let's go over here. So guys, how it works is that we have these cards to read. And believe it or not, today we're learning about goats. I know what you guys are thinking. You haven't met a goat in a long time, but many of you don't actually eat goats. Has anybody here actually eaten a goat? I haven't. I have tried goat's milk cheese, I think, a long time ago, but no, I haven't actually eaten a goat. Leah writes, "I love my meat," but it's not your meat, Leah. It belongs to somebody else. It's somebody else's body part. All right, so don't come here and say that. What's my favorite animal? It's irrelevant. Why would you ask me that? It's like asking what's my favorite child. Who is my favorite child? Who's my favorite grandchild? All animals are here for their own reasons, okay? You gotta be kind to all of them. Adam says, pretty awkward. What's awkward? Buddy, I don't know. Did somebody ask you a question? Trinity writes, T for tofu. Yes. I love that. Keep spamming that all you want. That is great. I love that. T is for tofu. Jesus died on a cross shaped like the letter T. Isn't that interesting? And T is for tofu. Of course, I'm being completely silly, but you know, the truth of the matter is, T is also for truth and tofu. Hey, Martina. Thanks for coming in. Let's go to the first person here. This person's name is Leo. Leo wants to come in and say hi. So we're learning about goats today. How are goats transported in the industry? Are female goats overbred for milk production? What about goats in the wool industry? We're also going to talk about goats that suffer because of religious practices. That's the most messed up one. You know, at what age are goats killed? So the types of things that we're going to be looking at. Oh, sorry, hold on a second. I think I have my volume down. Sorry about that. Hi.
Hello again.
Hi, welcome. Oh, you were here before. Okay, Leo. I have lots of different people named Leo, but Leo, you gonna?
Yeah, it's fine. It's a very common name.
Yeah. All right. Do you know how to read? Okay.
I am actually severely dyslexic, so I drastically do struggle with reading.
Okay, well, the whole point is to come in and read. So since you have trouble reading, why don't you tell us something that you know about veganism to help to make the conversation better here?
I don't know much about veganism. As I said before, I'm not much of a vegan myself. I am considering it, and I want tips on how to do it.
Okay, well, you've been here before. So when you came here before, you were part of a conversation. What did you learn from the times that you were here before?
I mean, I've been here twice at best. And I learned that some people don't agree with religion when it's quite literally written in the Bible. But it is what it is. I'm not here to criticize.
Pardon? Sorry, what did you say?
As I said before, people in my family are highly religious. And with me being an ex-foster child due to a troubled past.
Yeah, but what does this have to do with veganism? So I asked you to tell me what
Can I please finish?
No, I asked you to tell me about
foster
veganism.
family
You're
has
here to
religious
talk about
people.
veganism. You're here to tell me. You said you've been here before, and I said you're here to be a teaching
Yeah,
assistant.
most
So
people-
tell people what you know about veganism. What does it mean?
That if Christ was stood next to you, he would drastically be ashamed of you slandering his name.
I'm sorry, that has nothing to do with
No,
veganism.
no,
Sorry, I
no,
don't think you really
personally.
understand. So veganism is against the exploitation and use of animals. That's what that is for, okay, Leo? So next time you come in, okay, actually don't come back because you don't know how to read. If you don't know how to read, then you can't be a teaching assistant. Now, I gave you a chance because you said you had some reading problems. So I gave you a chance, Leo. I said, hey, just teach what you know. For example, you could have said plants have protein. You didn't say that. You could have said that veganism is a justice movement. You didn't say that. You could have said it's wrong to drink cow's milk because you're paying for the rape, torture, kidnapping, and murder of cows. But you didn't say that. So, Leo, what you're doing is you're showing me that you're so wrapped up into your religious dogma that you are literally not even hearing a thing that I'm saying. And I'll repeat it again regarding the religious part. All right? You listening this time? If Jesus was alive here right now, he would be ashamed of you for hurting animals, and he would be proud of me for trying to protect them from people like you. Right? You're a typical Bible thumper, you're a massive hypocrite, and you're not welcome here. This is a place for kind people, Leo. This is a place for people who don't want to hurt animals, Leo. This is a place for people who have self-control. God, your God that you seem to love, gave you the control in your hands. You can go to the grocery store and you can put vegetables in your shopping cart, but that's not what you decide to do, is it, Leo? You decide to go against God's will and go to the cemetery part of the grocery store, to the morgue part of the grocery store, and to pick up the body parts of dead animals who died screaming and begging for their lives. And then you try to come here and tell me something about your religion, and you're trying to point at some book to tell you how to behave, but you don't even read your own book. Like, it's so messed up. Make it make sense, Leo. All right? Just go to the back of the classroom and think for a minute. All right? Just get your head out of the Bible. Get your head into real life. All right, let me just take a look over here at what's happening on my YouTube channel. Guys, thanks for being here, guys. We're trying to learn here about, we're learning about goats, all right? So, actually, you know what? Hold on. Let me just take a quick look over here on YouTube and say hi to you guys. Okay, somebody spammed the letter L. Yeah. L is for lentils. L is for love of the live stream. Keep on spamming L. Good job, guys. Keep on spamming L. That's fine. Okay, let me see what we have here. Strider the commenter says, hello. Hi. All right, I caught that. So they're going a bit fast, guys. I'm having a bit of a hard time. Over here, meanwhile, we got Zeus, who put a little rose on the screen. Guys, tap on the screen anytime. Oh, here, Adam, just tap on the screen and say thank you to Adam. Guys, you can tap, you can use both fingers, you can go do, 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 do. See all the little hearts that come up? Look at that, guys. The number on the screen here is going up. Oh, I got a quick super chat. Let me read this. Hold on. Somebody says Wagyu tastes really nice. So you're talking about a cow who was forced to be, bred into this body that is really unhealthy, uncomfortable for them. And you're telling me that you like to eat the body parts of an innocent animal who was treated terribly. So I think it's pretty fucked up, okay? So I don't want you to come back here and pay money to tell me that you're a bad person, okay? You don't need to do that, right? Do you want me to block you now, or do you want to come back and spend more money being cruel before I block you? Like, how about I just leave it, right? And you have a choice, okay? You have a choice. You can go to the back of the classroom there, just sit quietly and listen, okay? But I don't want this nonsense anymore. All right, hey, thank you for the flowers on my head, guys. That is something I never dread, even though I'm wearing a hat already. They look cute, don't they? Thank you. Whoever did that, I appreciate that. Okay, guys, let me just go over here, and I'm going to get a next person in here. So we have somebody named, wait, before I let Edward in, this time I'm going to check. Okay, Edward has only 2 followers. This is the person who's next on my list. Edward has 2 followers, and it says Edward the Third, but the person doesn't have anything written in a bio, it just says no bio. Nothing about animals, nothing to show anything except, what is this picture? Is that an elephant? can't actually tell. Now I'm a bit curious. Edward, what is this picture? Oh, wait, now we got somebody ahead of you, actually. The person's name is Tady. Hold on. Edward, I can't see. Go and fix your bio, okay? Write something about the animals to show that you are, an adult and that you care about something beyond yourself. Hey, welcome to the live stream.
Hi, Miss Katie.
Hi. Okay, we're learning about goats today. Where are you from in the world?
I'm actually from Minnesota.
All right, Minnesota. Thank you for being here from the United States. I'm here in Italy, and it's 2:30 in the afternoon. Did you hear that, or is it just me that heard that?
I heard that.
Okay, is that your phone or something?
I have no idea.
Oh, thank you to
I'm just sitting by myself in the living room.
Hi, Glory. Thanks for being here. Thank you for, I guess you just bought a membership? Thank you for that. That's very sweet of you. All right, so today we're doing question 226. Are goats humanely transported? We're going to be learning about that. So when the goats, people farm them, it's terrible. They're living in terrible conditions. They are prisoners. And now we're talking about how are they transported. Now, do you know what the word humanely means?
Isn't it like the way that they're treated? I'm sorry, I'm still waking up. It's 7:32 a.m. here, so.
Okay, so humanely means like in a kind way.
Okay.
So do you think that goats are humanely transported from one place to another? So they're raised in one place and then they're going on their way to getting their heads chopped off. Do you think that the voyage is humane? Is it comfortable for them?
No.
Are they in first class of the train? No, okay. All right, here it is. You read the answer.
Okay, can you move it over just a little? Oh, there you go. Thank you. Question about goats. Question 226. Are goats transported humanely? No. Answer. No. Goats endure long, overcrowded transport, often on ships, in harsh conditions with insufficient water, food, and space, suffering from seasickness while standing in their own urine and feces, leading to high stress and mortality rates.
Yeah. So doesn't that sound awful? Can you imagine that? They put them on these ships. They cram them all together. It's full of shit. It's full of piss. They're seasick. They can't lie down properly. And that's what they do. And they put them on these ships for long periods on their way to their death. This should be illegal. I think there should be a rule. No goats ever on a ship. Why would a goat ever have to be on a ship or on a train ever? Just leave them alone. Stop breeding them into existence. Stop eating them, stop stealing their milk. Would you agree or not?
Yes, I agree.
All right, cool. Well, you sound like you're going to be a pretty good vegan one day. Are you vegan already?
Not yet. I'm working on it.
All right, that's cool. So what do you know so far? What kind of clicks did you get? It takes 100 clicks to become vegan.
Oh,
What have you learned?
I love that song. It takes 100 clicks to be vegan. I love dancing to that song.
Oh, thank
That's like
you.
one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, it's funny, right? Because when you first hear it, it's like, it's okay. But then you get used to it, right? And then you're like, oh, yeah, I know how this goes. Yeah.
Actually, it's a very catchy song.
Oh, thanks. I'm going to try to write more catchy songs. I just don't have the time. But thank you. So yeah, it takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. You got to first learn what the word vegan means. You got to come to a couple of lives. You got to think about it. So what stage would you say that you're at?
I think I'm at the stage where I'm ready to be vegan. I just need a little bit of extra help to stop. Because
Sorry, you muted
Oh, sorry. My alarm went off. I need help because I like cheese a lot, and
Yeah, okay, so everybody likes cheese. I loved cheese. To be honest, before I became vegan, I became vegetarian, which was stupid. It was a big mistake. But I was like, okay, I'm not eating animals. But then, of course, I had a pizza, and I put double the cheese, which is just basically canceling out any good. Think of cheese as white meat. It's like a meat. It's like it comes from death. Right? So you just have to completely disassociate. Now, nowadays, there's really a lot of good vegan cheeses. But in my day, 10 years ago, there weren't that many. So I just didn't eat cheese at all. And I'm so used to it now. Just don't even eat cheese. But today, I actually had cheese for the first time in a long time because there's a place near us here in Italy. There's this little restaurant, and they have vegan options. So they had a vegan burger and vegan cheese, which is really hard to find here. But it was great. Nice little change. Not the
A
healthiest.
vegan burger actually sounds really good.
Yeah, it tastes just like a normal burger, honestly. And the cheese was great, and ketchup, mustard, the whole thing, lettuce, whatever. So yeah, so you can do that, okay? You don't need to have any cheese. Try to just have no cheese for a while and see how that goes. Then maybe after a while you could start to introduce some vegan cheeses if you want to, or try different ones and see.
What
So-
about vegan chocolate? Is there a lot of vegan chocolates out there?
There is not. I mean, that is another thing that was really hard for me. I loved milk chocolate before becoming vegan, and then I started to really, I kind of missed it, But, so I just had no chocolate for a long time. And then I started to try the chocolate, which is the kind that it's like darker chocolate with nuts in it. So I'd have little bits of that. Now I'm really used to that. Hey, can you just wait one sec? I saw a super chat go flying by here. Hold on a sec. Let me see if I can grab this. Okay. The person writes, cut your grass and eat it. Oh, hey, thank you so much for that suggestion. But I'm really full now. I just had a vegan burger. And I also had vegan banana bread. So thanks for the tip, though. I'll make sure to go out and cut someone's grass, collect it, put it in some jars in my fridge, and I'll eat that later. Thanks for the tip. All right.
Interesting.
Tay, I want you to promise me that you're not going to have any more cheese ever.
I promise I'm not going to have any more cheese.
Really? Can you actually make that promise?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, I can.
Okay. Do you know that I have some cards here with vegan promises on them?
Sure, I'll do a vegan promise.
All right. See if I can find the one with cheese. Hold on. Here's the one with cheese. Okay. Yay. We got somebody who's going to take a vegan promise. No more cheese. All right. So put your hand on your heart, and you're going to read this card, okay?
My vegan promise, no more dairy. I promise to stop eating cheese that comes from cow's milk because I'm against the sexual assault of females. I don't want to pay sick in the head, pedophile-like people to touch female cows' private parts because I know, like children, animals do not have the intellectual capacity to consent to this crime.
Right. So animals, you see, are like children. So if you're there, stealing them, they have the mental capacity of that. So if you're pinning down a mother cow and you're rubbing her inappropriately, it's pretty sick. I mean, her body belongs to her, just like a child's body belongs to them. We don't touch them inappropriately. And stealing their milk is wrong because we're also not cows, so we don't need to drink cow's milk, and we're not babies, right?
Yeah.
Right. So let me just remind you again about the dairy industry, right? You've seen this card probably before, correct?
Yes, I have.
Right. So I want to just read this out loud to remind yourself why you're not going to be eating cheese anymore, okay? The dairy industry
rapes mother cows, kidnaps their babies, murders the boys, steals their milk, repeats the cycle over and over because people keep buying milk, cheese, yogurt, and ice cream. Drink soy milk instead.
All right. Good job. Thank you very much for reading, and thank you for the vegan promise that you just took. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you. I love coming on your lives, and I love your music. You are so talented, Miss Katie, and I mean that. You really are.
Thank you. That's so sweet of you
I don't
to
think
say.
I could think of all these catchy songs.
Okay, I love making up songs. Okay, wait. For example, what's your name? Taylor? Taylor. I don't know what rhymes with Taylor. What rhymes? Sailor? But doesn't it say Tady here? Tady? It rhymes with Katie. That rhymes with Katie. Tady rhymes with Katie, and you have empathy just like me. That's out of tune. Hold on. Tady. Hold on. I'll get it. Tady rhymes with Katie, and you have empathy just like me. Let's try it again. Tady rhymes with Katie, and you have empathy just like me. You should be vegan from now on. It's time for you to sing this song. Yeah.
I love that. Oh my gosh.
That's silly. But yeah, thank you very much for being here. You did a great job. And you do have empathy in your heart, and I appreciate you.
Thank you.
I'll see you next time, okay? Hey,
Yes,
listen,
thank you.
sweetheart, just consider changing your name, okay? If you're going to be vegan, let's face it, this is a big decision, and you can really help here on TikTok. So your name is Taty Tot Hot Dish. Is that a name that you're super attached to? Could you call yourself Taty Tot Hot Vegan?
I could, yeah. So actually, My name is Taylor. So people used to call me Titty Tot Hot Dish, and then it used to be Hot Dish, and then it used to be Tatty Tot. So I'm not really attached to that name. It's just a nickname that people have given me in the past.
Yeah, well, kind of think of something that has the word vegan in it or the word animal in it, like Taylor defends animals, or Taylor for the animals, or Taylor is vegan now, or something like that.
Yeah.
Sound good?
Sounds good.
Thanks for coming in. Really appreciate you. Guys, let's tap on the screen, okay? 100 times each to say thank you to her. That was really nice. Good job. Took a vegan promise. Really happy. Be vegan, not violent.
Be vegan, not violent. Be vegan, not violent. Be vegan, not violent.
Show empathy. Have mercy. Thank you for the super chat. The Rat
Animals
Chef.
are here with us, not for us.
Animals are here with us, not for us. Let me read this super chat by the Rat Chef, who writes, look up Bak Kut Te, amazing vegan herbal dish. All right, I'll try to keep that in mind. Thank you for that. Next time, why don't you put a super chat in and tell us a little bit more about what it is? It's an herbal dish, so that everybody else, because we're not going to look that up right now, but everybody else knows exactly what you're talking about. Okay? Thank you. That would be very helpful. Thanks for being here. All right, let's see what you guys are writing here on YouTube. Let me see. I don't want you guys to feel left out. Somebody writes that they think God is good. Well, God, I don't know. Why do you think God's good? I don't think that God is good, guys. What has God ever done? Where is God right now? Why is God allowing so much destruction? God should have designed the world better. If vegans would have designed the world, we would have all animals be vegan. And there would never be overpopulation, because animals would just die peacefully in their sleep at a given time. Wouldn't that make much more sense? You guys get it, right, on TikTok? Yeah. There's no reason for us to ever eat each other. Animals shouldn't be eating each other. We should be able to walk in the forest at night and not worry that wolves are going to eat us. Zebras should be allowed to walk around and with their babies and never worry that a lion or a leopard is going to come and eat them. What a terrible planet God designed. And everybody always says, yeah, but there would be overpopulation. But there wouldn't be if vegans had designed the planet. We would have just designed it in such a way that animals, and including us, would die peacefully in our sleep at a given age. Like, let's say for us, it would be everyone at 100 years old. You just die peacefully. You get to say goodbye to everyone, and that's that. But your whole life was nice. You didn't have to eat any suffering. You didn't have to worry about making somebody else suffer. And of course, life would still be fun anyway. Think about it. If vegans designed the planet, we'd still have gravity. So you'd still have fun. You'd still be able to go racing down a ski hill. You'd still be able to jump off a diving board and bungee jump. Like, you'd still have all these adventures. You'd still be able to ride a bike and stuff like that, But you just wouldn't worry about being mauled to death. Okay, super chat here. Let me see. This one says, I'm back, Miss Katie. Hi, Will. Will, you didn't change your name yet to Will the Vegan. Okay, I'm back, Miss Katie. You're amazing gamer friend. I think your stream is kind of cool. You just wrote cool without the L. Thank you, though. You're so sweet. I'm going to press a heart on that. Pressing a heart and pressing the like button. Boink. Boink. Gotcha. Thanks. I really like it when you show up. You make me smile. Okay, now, the Rat Chef writes, prime rib is so good. You know when ribs are good? Ribs are good when they're left on the cow that owns them. Yeah. That's the prime spot for them, to remain on their own bodies, not cut off, right? So why are you here to be so cruel? Do you think it's funny to come in here and be cruel? Like, it's so weird. Don't you see that we see right through you? Don't you see that we see that you want to be like us as vegans? You're just jealous. You think, though, honestly, I'm 61 years old. Do you think I'm stronger mentally than you? Like, do you think I have more willpower over my hand? I go to the grocery store. I just don't buy the cow's milk. I just buy the soy milk, It doesn't take a lot of muscle power. You just go like that. Move your hand over, okay? I have feet. I think you do too, okay, Rat Chef? go to the grocery store. You just don't walk to the morgue part of the grocery store. You don't walk to the cemetery part of the grocery store. You just use the power of your mind to guide your legs to go to the vegetables, to the fruits, to the nuts, to the seeds, to the peanut butter toast, you know? You can do it. Guys, you know, it's really not that hard to be vegan. Anyways, today we're learning about the goats. Are female goats overbred for milk production? Yes, they are. Yes, their babies are often separated shortly after birth, causing distress for both the mother and the offspring. That's sad. Okay, I know you guys are probably thinking that you don't eat goats, but in certain parts of the world, they eat a lot of goats, and it's sad. Like all animals, mother goats are attached to their babies, and forced separation is extremely cruel. So please don't eat goats anymore. Don't eat any animals. What about goats in the wool industry? Goats that are used for meat. No, goats are used for meat, but also for their fur to make cashmere or mohair wool. So when you see cashmere or mohair, that's a goat. It's a goat. Very sad because they just rip it out of them and they're crying and screaming. It's so sad. They endure rough, terrifying shearing practices. I've seen it. It's awful. Leading to injuries and stress, while older or less productive goats are killed. All right, so there's no excuse for animal abuse. Let's listen to the song while we're at it. There's no excuse for animal abuse. There's no excuse for animal use. None at all. Where is my song? Of course, I can't find it when I want to. Oh, I see the Change Your Religion song. You guys know that one? Change your religion like you change your underwear. Change your religion. Show God that you really care. Hold on, where is it? Pigs are friends, not food. We got all kinds of songs here, guys. How come I can't find... Oh, I've got a song called Heaven is Vegan. I've got my Heaven shirt on over there, actually. I was wearing it before. I forgot I was going to put that on. Hold on a second, guys. Here we go. No excuse for animal abuse, okay? Don't abuse goats or anyone. There's no excuse for animal abuse. Not religion, not an eating disorder, not peer pressure, not your monetary status. Don't eat animals, don't buy their bodies, don't steal their milk, their blood, or their honey. Don't wear their fur or their feathers. It is only by the grace of God that you are not in their skin. Each time you see a public display of meat, dairy, stolen eggs, or fur in an ad, give it the middle finger. Each time you see an animal suffering, run to help as if you were the victim. Each time it's time to eat, ask for and choose the vegan option. Don't be a bully to vegan children or anyone who has compassion for the animals. Heaven awaits those who do their part with a compassionate heart. Every vegan started out like you, thinking they could never be vegan. It was a crazy thing to do, and yet here they are, 100% vegan, speaking out on behalf of the victims all over the world. Never think that you can't be an ethical animal rights activist, because not only can you do it, but it's also your moral duty and your destiny. Be brave, be better, be vegan, be loved, and start now. That's it. Start now to be vegan. Start now, because there's no excuse for animal abuse, and not your eating disorder. Okay, eating disorders are essentially thinking disorders. You know, anorexia, overeating, it's all thinking that you need to eat this food or you shouldn't eat that food. Just eat healthy amounts of food. You know, eat healthy foods, eat vegan foods. Whole foods are the best. They're the healthiest for you. All right. Thank you. By the way, guys, thank you for the super chats. I do appreciate you guys. And somebody's writing, Allah is God. Okay. Well, you know, I'm not sure why you're spamming that here. All right. So, but I'm going to put you in a timeout, because this is not the place to talk about Sky Daddy or Allah. You know, I'm not here to respect your religion, because I just don't. I respect sanity. So I'm going to put you in a timeout, okay? I'll put you in a 30-minute timeout, because it wasn't like the terrible thing that you did. It wasn't mean, but it's just that I don't want you to spam anything about God or anything about Allah. I would like you to, you know, spam something about being kind to animals. Okay, so somebody wrote this. Wait, has anyone told her she's on a terrorist hit list? Oh, that's very scary. Thanks for telling me. Really appreciate that. Okay, good to know. Yeah, I know. I'm so scary, right? Telling people not to hurt goats. I know. Terrible. All right, guys, let's continue reading. Questions about goats. I heard that goats also suffer because of religious practices. Is that really true? Yes, it is. Because religious people are crazy. Religious people believe some book that was written ages ago, and they do all kinds of terrible things in the names of religion. And I can name every religion. Even my own religion, Unitarian Universalist. Well, it's the best religion out there. Where's my card? It is the best religion. And they voted, like on paper though. See, the thing about my religion, why it's better than anyone else's, is because at least in the written documents, everything makes sense. The problem is that we have some infiltrators there who shouldn't be there. All right, so Unitarian Universalism is the best religion. The problem is that, you know, even though we voted in 2024 to protect all beings from exploitation, and beings, that includes animals, right? We voted to protect all beings from exploitation. But the problem is then why do we still have stolen meat, cow milk, eggs, and cheese on our tables during coffee hour? Why would we do that? That's not nice of us. So this has to change, right? So if you are a Unitarian Universalist, why are you doing this? You must be vegan and you must do a proper job because we voted to not exploit animals. If we have the dead body parts of animals on our tables, we're kind of exploiting animals, you know? All right, so I'm calling out my religion. You people who are Muslim, you call out your own religion. All right, this is not cool. We don't need to be, second time coming, okay? Now you're officially banned from the channel, okay? Because you did it again. Or one of your friends did it. We're not here to talk, to promote any kinds of religions. We're promoting non-religion, actually, okay? Or Unitarian Universalism. We just need more vegans to get into this religion and fix them up because they got a bit mixed up. All right, let's see. Can I sing Plants Don't Feel Pain? I wonder if I have it anywhere. I think I'm going to have to sing it myself. Plants don't, I lost it somewhere. I have so many songs in my list. Plants don't feel pain. They don't have a brain. They don't have a nervous system. So it's okay to bite into them. You have a heart. You know where to start. So don't take too long and be vegan from now on. Be vegan from now on. There you go. That's the song. Plants don't feel pain. All right, let's listen to another song here. Do you guys feel like dancing? Let's dance. Come on. I don't even know what I'm wearing under here. God, sometimes I come to the live stream and I'm just in my underwear, you know? Gotta be careful. Like, yeah, let's dance. And then, I do seem to have pants on though, so I think it's okay this time. All right, guys, we're gonna dance. And the song is called, somebody said they liked the song called It Takes 100 Clicks. So let's dance to that one. All right, well, actually, no, I don't want to, hold on. I don't want to dance unless you guys are gonna dance with me. We need at least 10 people from TikTok and at least 10 people from YouTube. If you want to dance with me, write your name down. Otherwise, I'll just dance later when you guys aren't here. Okay? Let's see what we have. You have to write your name down if you want to dance. All right, so don't write me, but actually write your name. Jason, or no, Jackson, Kiki. Thank you. That's 2 already. Erica. 3 people on TikTok say they're going to dance. All right, who do we have here? Sarah. Sarah's going to dance. Is that my niece, Sarah? My niece, Sarah, disappointed me recently, but I don't think you're her. That's a different Sarah. Okay, Sarah is here. We have Deborah, Jacoby or something, Richard, Jackson. That's 5 of you. Anybody else? No, I don't. I'm going to come back. Okay, one sec. Write your names, guys, if you want to dance with us. Over here, we have Angel, Jade, Avery, Ariam, Mira, Zay, all kinds of people. Nora wants to dance. Ella, guys, we have 10 people from TikTok. TikTok, you don't disappoint me when it comes to dancing. You guys are always up for some fun. That's great. That's what I love about you guys. By the way, speaking of love, here, guys, let's tap on the screen. Don't forget to tap on the screen, especially when people put the nice little decorations in here, okay? Thank you for that. All right, so before, like I saw somebody named Jackson put a cute little rose on the screen. See, I can't always see them. So when you guys see them, you tap and you say thank you to the person, okay? Thank you. All right, over here on my YouTube channel, we've got somebody in green here. Who's this? Glory. Hey, Glory. Thank you so much for being here. You are a channel member. That's so fun to see people in green here. All right, we need 5 more names over here, guys. We have Lila. Yes, we're going to dance. If we have enough, I think we will. I'm just going to check, okay? We have Lila, we have Bree, we have Zoe, we have, I'm still looking, Jamal. Thank you. Guys, another boy. We need another boy who's going to dance. Put in down, let me see a boy's name. We got to have it, half and half. Yeah, Jackson, I saw that already. Gabriel. Thanks, Gabriel. You saved the day. All right, we're going to dance. It takes 100 clicks to become vegan. Here we go. Got to get the message in your head. Got to get the message in your heart. You're all at the right place to start. Get ourselves organized. Here we go. Takes 100 clicks. Let's go. Up.
It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. Whoa, gotta get the message in your head. It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. Whoa, gotta get the message in your heart. It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. Whoa, gotta be smart enough to grow. It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. Whoa, gotta be brave enough to say no to the status quo. Can you do it? Yes, you can. Here are the first steps of your 100-click plan. Google vegan athletes and vegan recipes. You will learn that plants provide all the protein your body needs. Okay, so now that you know you can be 100% healthy as a vegan, it's time to watch the important documentaries. Because otherwise, without this vital information, you'll never fully understand. Your success as a vegan depends on you watching these. So here they are. Repeat after me. Earthlings, Earthlings, Dominion movement, what the hell, what the hell? The game changers, Cowspiracy, Seaspiracy, Christspiracy. It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. Whoa, gotta get the message in your head. It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. Whoa, gotta get the message in your heart. It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. Whoa, gotta be smart enough to grow. It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. Whoa, gotta be brave enough to say no to the status quo. Alright, so let's go over what we've learned. It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. Plants have protein. You're going to be completely healthy. You just gotta eat properly. Being vegan is gonna help you. It's gonna help the planet. And you're gonna be saving 100 animals per year. It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. Whoa, gotta get the message in your head. It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. Whoa, gotta get the message in your heart. It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. Whoa, gotta be smart enough to grow. It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. Whoa, gotta be brave enough to say no to the status quo.
Way to go! That's it. Thanks, guys, for coming. I'm Miss Katie, that vegan teacher. If you haven't yet met me, we just finished recess. Yes, we have recess here where we get some exercise. Try to get our pulse up because it's good for us. And I don't want any rodeo hats on my head, TikTok. You can put the puppy on the desk. That's awesome. You can put the fruit on the desk. That's awesome. You could put a chick on my shoulder. But you guys are looking pretty cute today, I have to say. Hey, Brandon. Thank you, Brandon Max, for being here. Interesting. I think I know you. I think you're the guy who I told to become vegan, and then I think you blocked me for a while or something. Anyway, thanks for coming. I hope that you're vegan now. I know that you and your dad do videos together here on TikTok. And I also know that you weren't ready to be vegan, but maybe you are now. I don't think you really want to hurt the animals. Did you end up watching Dominion? That's what I want to know, Brandon. You know, I think you took a break, but you seem to be back. So anyway, thank you for being here to support the channel. Guys, you have a lot of wonderful people here today. So many great, this is a great community. Guys, keep on tapping on the screen, especially when you see good things. Like if Brandon is back, that's great. Brandon is putting a rodeo hat on my head though. That's something I don't want. Brandon, you know I want nothing to do with the rodeo industry, okay? Don't make me block you this time. Okay, if you want to interact with me, you put the dancing fruit on my desk to remind everybody to That's right, eat vegan foods. That's it, you got it. Guys, we have a beautiful flag here. This is our flag. This is our freedom flag. A reminder to come out as a vegan. When you're a vegan, hopefully you'll get lots of hugs. You'll get support from your community, from your parents. Guys, if you are a parent who's coming out as a vegan, I hope that your teenagers are kind to you and not vegan phobic. We want vegantastic behavior, not vegan phobic behavior. Vegantastic means that you are open-minded and kind and smart and curious. Vegan phobic means you are the opposite of all that. You're narrow-minded, you're cruel, you don't want to learn. I only want vegantastic people here. Another word for that is veganphantastic. All right? Let's get the next person in here to read a card. We have somebody named Edward III. Did we already get Edward here before? I feel like I recognize that name. Gosh, I just threw all my cards to the side here before the dancing part. Hold on, let me try and get organized.
Hello, Miss Danny.
Hello, welcome. All right, so do you know you're going to read a card for us here?
Okay, yes.
Okay, so we read 226, 227. We're reading about the goats. You know, it's so terrible how they transport them. And then, okay, what about goats in the wool industry? Let's read this, okay? Can you read this? Goats are used for meat, but also for their fur.
To make cashmere and mohair wool. They endure rough, terrifying shearing practices leading to injuries and stress, while older or less productive goats are killed.
Right, so they're used for a lot of their body parts, and it's really cruel. So I don't want you to ever buy mohair or cashmere, okay?
Sorry, my dog is barking.
Okay, did you hear what I said? I don't want you to buy any mohair or cashmere, okay? Question 229 about goats. I heard that goats also suffer because of religious practices. Is that true? And the answer is?
Yes, and this is why so many vegans choose not to be religious. It makes no sense to hurt any animal as some kind of twisted gift to any gods. Vegans are rational people who base their decisions on facts and true empathy.
Okay, so are you a religious person?
No, I'm atheist.
All right, that's good. That means you're thinking for yourself and you're not letting yourself be indoctrinated, and it means that you are based on science. That's good. All right, so guys, you hear that over here, all you religious people? All right, if you guys are Muslim, you can be Muslim all you want. I personally don't think it's a good religion to choose, but neither is Christianity. Lots of religions are not good because they cause violence, they cause wars, they cause people to not think clearly. It's better to be somebody who's open-minded and willing to choose a religion that makes sense. So here we're talking about religions that practice hurting animals, cutting their heads off. That's not cool. All right. Thank you, by the way, for all of the. Thank you very much, guys, for all of the different little hearts here, guys. When you come into the live stream, make sure you don't fidget. You don't make any noises because it really sounds really loud, you know? All right, thank you for coming in and reading the card, though, okay? I do appreciate that. Let's go to the next person here. Let me see if I see anybody here who is being kind. Somebody who wants to talk to me. I'm just looking down the list here. I thought that maybe Brandon was here and I could talk some sense into him, but he's not here. We got somebody named Xylophone. At what age are goats killed? At what age are goats killed? Do you know? Hi.
Hi.
Hi. You need to be in a room by yourself. Sounds like you're outside.
Sorry.
Okay, so okay, thank you though for coming. I do appreciate the interest in coming. We have a $9.99 super chat here that's yellow, which means it's going to stay on the screen and you have a lot of space to write something. All right, and the person Flooney writes, why as a nurse would you not perform CPR on a non-vegan despite it breaking the Hippocratic oath? I didn't take any Hippocratic oath, okay? I don't know what you're talking about. I never took an oath like that. As a nurse, I took an oath to be kind, I guess. I didn't actually take an oath. I just took an exam, but I think it's understood that nurses, we are going to help those who are kind. We're going to help those who want to help themselves. And I helped loads of people who were even self-destructive. I helped people who even did all kinds of terrible things to themselves. But here's the thing. If somebody is hurt, I will always help them as a nurse. But we're talking about if somebody died. all right? Somebody had a heart attack and they died. Their heart's not beating. I think it is my moral responsibility not to revive that person if they're not vegan. And the reason for that is because they are going to continue to pay people to kill 100 animals per year. All right, so just think about that logically, all right? If you knew that somebody was killing 100 cats per year and eating them, and that person dropped dead in front of you, would you just start CPR to try to revive this insane person? Be honest. I don't think you would. If you knew that somebody thought it was really funny to cut the heads off of dogs and eat dogs, and then after that person had been eating 100 dogs per year, which to me is no different than eating pigs or chickens or cows, the person dies for whatever reason. They have a heart attack, okay? They've died. Do you think it's your moral responsibility to revive this person or to leave them alone? Because they died anyway. Do you understand what I'm saying? All right, so don't twist my words, but this is how I feel. It is my moral responsibility not to bring somebody back to life who is going to hurt 100 innocent beings per year. All right, that was my stance. And I stand by that. And I would feel the same way even if this was a family member. If a family member of mine dropped dead and they've been eating animals their whole life, why would I want to revive that person to keep hurting animals? Doesn't make sense. Right? Doesn't mean I would ever hurt anybody. Of course not. I'm not going to hurt anybody. But I would not revive somebody who is cruel and who is not even going to change. All right, so let's go over here. Well, I know what you guys are going to say. Well, what if they wake up from this, experience and then they suddenly decide they're going to be vegan? The chances of that are very slim because people know that hurting animals is wrong, but they keep doing it anyway. Let's go to the next person. All right. Actually, you know what? Sorry, I'm going to try to read the rest of it. That's being a hypocrite. Okay, I don't think I really need the rest of it, okay? If you want to write something back after you've heard my response, I will respond to your follow-up comment. Flooney writes, okay, that's not being kind and certainly not a good nurse. It is being a good nurse. Being a good nurse means not reviving somebody who is going to keep killing people. Do you not have empathy in your heart to this person, Flooney? All right, let's put it into words that you'll understand, okay? Somebody's just gone and killed 100 people, or 100 cats, or 100 any beings, okay? The person drops dead. Now, they've just killed your sister, your brother, your mother, but you think that you're going to revive that person? I don't believe you. I think you're the hypocrite. And I think the reason that you're acting this way is you lack empathy. You see, you're making it sound like I lack empathy, but in fact, it is you who lacks the empathy. Because if you think it's okay to revive a murderer, a serial killer, which is what people are who eat animals, then I think that's something wrong with you. All right? Thanks for being here. Let's go to the next super chat. This one says, I'm sorry. Oh, you're sorry. But, here comes you don't really mean it, right? But you're sorry, but you're disgusting. Oh, you think I'm disgusting for wanting to save cats. You think I'm disgusting for wanting to save sheep. Got it. You think that I'm disgusting because I don't want innocent 6-month-old pigs being killed by people like you. Right, got it. You think that I'm disgusting even though you eat cows, pay for their rape, their torture, their murder, the kidnapping of their babies because you eat cheese and milk. But you think I'm disgusting because if you drop dead, I'm not going to revive you? I'll tell you who I think is disgusting. I think you can actually know. Right? So I'm not sure why you're here. What are you paying money for here? You're paying $4.99 or £4.99 to remind me of what a terrible person you are? I don't need you here. Okay? Do not come back. I don't want your money. I don't want your super chat. I want people who are kind. I want people who are conscientious. I want people who actually care, have an open heart and an open mind. You're not ready yet. Okay? And as the song says, it takes 100 clicks to become vegan. Now, I know you're going to get it eventually. If you are truly a kind person, you're going to go and think about what I just told you. You're going to put your head on your pillow, and you're going to be like, you know what, Miss Katie has a good point, right? Because I think if you really think about it, if you understand that a pig, a chicken, a cow, all these little animals here, to us, to vegans, there's no difference between one. If you're out there killing cats and you drop dead of a heart attack, I'm not reviving you. If you're out there paying people to kill chickens and you have a heart attack, I'm not reviving you. Do you understand? I'm not reviving you. I've never said that I would ever harm somebody But if they're dead in front of me, I'm not going to use my CPR skills to revive that person. If you're out there eating bacon every single day, and you know it causes the death and the harm of a 6-month-old baby pig, but you choose to keep eating bacon, you choose to keep eating sausages, you're ordering pizza with pepperoni over and over, and you drop dead in front of me, I am not reviving you. There's nothing I've ever said regarding the subject that I regret. I stand by that. It would be morally wrong of me to revive somebody who's going to go out of their coma after that, get up from the hospital and be like, yay, that vegan teacher saved my life. Wow, she has such good CPR skills. But you know what? I just feel like going back to Kentucky Fried Chicken and paying for murder. No, I'm not taking that chance. All right? So once again, Flooney. Flooney, F off. You're not welcome here. It's a place for kind people, smart people. All right, somebody named Nightcrawl writes, 99-cent chance. This same woman says, I don't need your super chats. You probably survived off of them. Actually, I don't. I've been saving money since I was 13 and babysitting. I don't need your super chat money. I was smart. I very rarely went to restaurants. All of my clothes are secondhand. I'm extremely frugal. All right? Am I happy when you guys show some love here? Sure, it's great. Thank you. You know? And when you do give a $4.99 tip like this, you know, I will think about you, Nightcrawl. When I buy a bag of potatoes, I'll be like, you know what? That Nightcrawl guy gave me some money to buy these potatoes. I'll make a link to you guys because I think it's cute to do that, you know? But I don't want you to be here if you're going to be cruel. I only want super chats that emphasize the message. The super chat is an indication of you understanding the lesson. You can ask a question, but really it's for you to write down the lessons that I'm teaching you right now. Okay, you can write down plants don't feel pain. You can write down they don't have a brain. You can write down that plants have protein. You can say it's wrong to be vegetarian. You should be vegan. All these kinds of messages. You can write that. All right. Thanks for listening. Let's go to the next person here. We got somebody named Zoe or Zoel.
Hello.
Welcome to our live stream. Tell me a bit about you. What brings you here and how old are you and where are you?
Hi. Yeah. No, I'm Misha. I'm 21 and I'm from Scotland. What brings me here? I don't know. I just like coming up and talking about veganism, to be honest. I'm intrigued by it.
All right. So what do you know so far about veganism? What have you learned?
It's to stop the exploitation of animals, and it's all about having empathy towards the animals, and obviously your songs help. The first one actually that I listened to was I Can't Breathe. I think that's also a good one, but you don't really play it. I'm not sure why. I don't know if it's like because TikTok doesn't like it or...
That's so interesting that you say that. Thank you for reminding me about that song. I wrote that a long time ago. That was when they were, you know, they killed George Floyd and these different people, and they were saying that they couldn't breathe. And I made the link to the animals at that point. I thought, you know what, the animals can't breathe. For example, the pigs in the gas chambers, they're unable to breathe. They're lowering them down in these cages and they're screaming and terrified, and they're only 6 months old. They can't breathe either. But you're one of the few people who understood that song.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so many people misunderstood it. They're like, oh, she's against black people. I'm like, where does it say that? It's literally the opposite. I am linking pain to pain. I am making the connections that I can't breathe applies to us as humans as we are dying, whether in what different ways. And if you remember in the song, it has to do with like even a fish taken out of water can't breathe.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? I'm going to play that song again. You're just reminding me.
It's really good.
Oh, thanks. You know, I was kind of proud of it too because there was all these like dissonant notes in it that kind of clashed, but it was meant to be that way because the song is about this intense feeling of pain and not being able to breathe.
Mm-hmm.
That's so cool.
Definitely.
But here's the question.
Okay,
Right?
perfect.
That was a long time ago, right? You
Yeah.
had plenty of time to get clicks. So what are you waiting for? Okay, tell me the truth. You want me to give you a shaking? You want me to yell at you to be vegan now?
I'm already vegan.
You are vegan?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Oops.
Okay. Well, then I can relax. All right. I was going to say like, all right. So you know about veganism. That's great. So tell everybody then, why did you become vegan and when?
It was about a decade ago, because originally I was Christian. I'm not Christian anymore, but I used to be. But it was because of Lent. for the 40 days, I think it is, of Lent, I became vegan.
Okay, one sec.
And I
Just for people, one sec.
Oh.
Just for people on YouTube, and sometimes people have trouble with certain accents. So what I heard, because of Len, which sounds like a person, like
Lent.
Leonard. I know you mean Lent, right? But you
Oh.
didn't really pronounce the T, or not that I heard. So you're saying you used to be a religious person, and for Lent, and so those who are not religious, explain what that is. What did you do for Lent?
I stopped eating meat for 40 days. I devoted my life into stopping doing that and hurting animals and making sure they didn't get exploited. And then I just never went back. I didn't see a reason to go back. I was perfectly fine. There was no reason to go back.
That's great. You know what I don't understand is all these, so this is a Christian religion, right? That has Lent?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
why would the priests, or what do you call them? Pastors? What do you call them?
Priests.
Yeah. Why would the priest not say, guys, automatically for Lent, we are all giving up eating animals. We are all of us giving up eating meat, dairy, eggs, all of us. Like if I was the leader of the Christian church, that's what I would say. We're all doing it for 40 days, guys. And after that, we're not going to go back. Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah, no, definitely. It's actually what happened. Like, my priest, he's been vegan for a while now, but I wanted to try it, and honestly, it went really well, and I suggest everyone here tries it.
You had a Christian vegan priest?
Yeah.
Wow. That's so awesome.
He unfortunately passed, though. How old?
Oh.
Like 5-6 years ago.
Oh, wow. That's really wonderful. You know, it's good to hear because all priests should be vegan. All rabbis should be vegan. And anybody who is a lead of any religion should be vegan. Because how can you be up there preaching about love and kindness in the world with dead animals in your intestines, right?
100%.
Yeah. Hey, do you want to read a card for everybody here?
Yeah, I'll go for it. Why
All
not?
right, cool. All right, so here's a card about kids. Can you read this one?
Yeah, of course. Random vegan fact 30. Sorry, can you move it to the side a little bit?
Oh, sorry about that.
Thank you. Most kids see animals like chickens, pigs, and cows for the first time when they're dead on the shelves of the cemetery part of a grocery store. Before they see them alive, this is cruel and wrong. Children should be taught that animals are friends, not food or objects. Be bought and sold like slaves.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you. What do you think about that? Do you agree that it's bizarre?
Yeah.
Don't you think it's weird that children, for the first time when they ever see a chicken or a cow in real life, is when they're dead?
No, definitely. And it's actually quite upsetting.
It's very strange. And nobody thinks anything of it. But if I swear here on my platform, right, if I say, fuck, you know, or that's bullshit. So many people are typing, how can you cuss? There's children listening. It's like a word.
Yeah.
It's a word. Meanwhile, you took your child and you took a dead animal and put it in the shopping cart where your child is sitting. Like, that's fucked up. This is how disconnected people are.
Exactly. And it's just really upsetting because you're sitting exploiting animals. And also, I like the things you say about they were saving 100 animals per year, because it proves to people that you are going to make an impact and you are going to make a difference.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Can you tell somebody, people here, names of some documentaries that you saw or something you would recommend that they watch to help them become vegan?
Honestly, Dominion's a really good one. I hate to say it because you always say it, but
No, it's
Dominion is
fine.
really good.
It's fine because
Earthlings.
you're helping me because you're emphasizing the message that I'm giving. So that's really great.
Guys, Dominion is good. Please, like, it's honestly really upsetting, but you guys need to watch it.
Yeah, Dominion is a good one. I agree. It's quite touching. Here's another card for you to read, okay?
Okay, sorry. Oh, there, okay. Random vegan fact 33. You can't see the animals. They're hidden from your sight. Their terrified eyes are pleading with all their might for you to save them by being vegan from now on.
Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Guys, let's
Thank
tap on the
you.
screen. You did a great job as a teaching assistant. I'm very proud of you. Thank you so much for coming. And thank you for the reminder about my song called I Can't Breathe. I'm going to go to YouTube. Maybe I'll even repost it because it's been a while. In the meantime, let's listen to this little song.
your sight. Their terrified eyes are pleading with all their might for you to save them by being vegan from now on.
There you go. Can't see the animals. You cannot see them, but they are being terrified right now.
To see the animals, they're hidden from your sight. Their terrified eyes are pleading with all their might for you to save them by being vegan from now on.
Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for everybody who's helping to make this world a better place. Guys, I noticed a bunch of you guys who just subscribed over here on TikTok, and I'm going to read your comments out loud here. Let me just see, okay? Thank you for joining, Elijah. Thank you for sending. What's a Stephen Wingman? What is that? It says you sent a Stephen Wingman. I don't even know what that looks like. I missed it. Sorry. Okay. Oh, what is going on here? Plant lives matter. Okay. Yes, plant lives matter. We don't want to be cutting down forests needlessly. So good job for that, okay? I'm going to put you in the timeout for 10 minutes, though, because you said that I kill plants. And, you know, what you're implying is that somehow that you really don't understand the lesson, okay? So just take a break from the commenting for a while and just sit there for 10 minutes and think about what you just did, all right? Yeah, it's okay to eat plants because they don't feel pain. And also when you eat a fruit, like you eat an apple or a banana, you're not killing the plant, right? The tree's still alive, all right? And plants don't feel pain anyway, okay? Let's go over here. Guys, thank you for subscribing. We have all kinds of people in here. We got Zoe here. Wait, you guys, who wants to dance? You guys want to dance again? Do you guys want to dance or do you want to keep learning? I'm going to listen to you guys for a sec, okay? Because I could go either way. All right, let me see. If somebody wants to dance, write your name down. If I have 10 people to dance, then we're going to dance. Because it's good to move. You can call it just exercise, or you can just call it recess time, right? You don't have to necessarily dance. I don't even know what dance is. Dance, exercise, kind of all the same, right? All right, let me see. If we have enough people, Amira wants to dance. Miriam wants to dance. All right, we have 2 people over here, Sophia and Chloe, guys, and Betty. Okay, how about over here on YouTube? Let me see. Somebody, don't say dance. Guys, write your name if you want to dance, just write your name, okay? Lenny wants to dance. Oh, what's this? Okay, somebody says, TikTok says, your devoted supporter is here. Check what's in your gift gallery and invite them to light them up to show support. Oh, okay, I don't know who you are, some devoted supporter, and I don't know how to even light up a gift gallery. Well, I don't know what that means, guys. Anyway, no rodeo hats, guys. Joshua, are you supposedly my devoted supporter? I don't want the rodeo hats, okay? TikTok thinks you're a supporter because TikTok doesn't understand I don't want the rodeo hats. Oh my goodness. All right, we've got Poppy wants to dance. Vernon wants to dance. Who else, guys? If you have an actual name, Isabella wants to dance. Lazarus wants to dance. We can dance. I don't know if I have 10 of you guys that Lawliet or something. All right, guys, we're going to dance. Now, this is a song that's called, well, It Feels Great to Be Vegan or Vegans Are Awesome. Let's do Vegans Are Awesome. Let's dance to Vegans Are Awesome. It's a very short song, guys. Gonna get some exercise, and you guys are gonna feel great after, okay? You know what's really cool? You come to my channel, and not only you get some exercise, you also learn, and by the end, you feel great. Because you've got some messages in your head, and you've got your blood going. All right, Vegans Are Awesome. Here we go. Everybody up. Okay, now there's no right or wrong way to dance. Just do whatever. Now, don't watch me necessarily, okay? The idea is when I'm dancing that you guys are doing your own thing, okay? You can move your knees like this. You can do jumping jacks if you want to, like that. Okay, but when you do them, don't just do them like this. You know, actually clap above your head and then clap down here. Like, you know, put your all into it. Okay, guys? All right, Vegans Are Awesome. Vegans are amazing. Here we go.
Let's go. We're dancing. Vegans are awesome. Vegans are amazing. Vegans are beautiful. Vegans are daring. Vegans are curious. Vegans are brave. Vegans stand up to animal bullies to stop the cruel ways they behave. Ooh, people say they hate them, vegans. Ooh, but secretly they love them. Are you one of those people who eats meat, cheese, and eggs and feels really bad because you know that each of these comes from animal abuse, but you don't know what to do because you're just not sure you can ever be vegan even though you really want to? Well, you've come to the right place. The first step is to just join us and dance along to this song. Come on. Vegans are heroes. Vegans are intelligent. Vegans are loving. Vegans are radiant. Vegans are vivacious. Vegans eat lentils, beans, and rice. And if they give you shit, it's called tough love. They're actually being nice. Vegans are awesome. Vegans are amazing. Vegans are beautiful. Vegans are daring. Vegans are curious. Vegans are brave. Vegans stand up to animal bullies to stop the cruel ways they behave. Veggies, fruits, nuts, and seeds, put them in your shopping cart. These vegans on your plate, so open up your heart. If they see you dancing in the store, show them the freedom flag once more. Happy Vegan Declaration Day. Happy Vegan Declaration Day. Happy Vegan Declaration Day. Happy Vegan Declaration Day. Hooray!
Happy Vegan Declaration Day to all new vegans here today. Thank you so much for coming to my live stream. Thank you for all of your beautiful questions. Thank you for all of your compassion for the animals. To all the wonderful vegan teachers who are here. And I'm going to be doing another live stream a little bit later. So thank you so much for showing up today. Unless you have a last minute super chat that you want to put in, something you want to say to me. Because what often happens is I'm just about to push the button and just like that, and then something pops up. So I'll give you 60 seconds, all right? Just in case you think of something at the last second. And you guys over here on TikTok, let me see what you guys are writing. Aw, thank you for subscribing. Thank you, Nikki, for subscribing. Whew, yeah, I'm a little bit, my boobs are too, what did you write about my boobs? My boobs are too beautiful. Oh, thank you, Omar. That's so sweet of you to be so kind. I'm not sure why you're looking at them, though. It's nothing to do with what I'm talking about, you know? Yeah, but I really like them, too. So, yeah, that's great. What else is writing here? Anna's laughing, haha. Okay, thank you. Let's see, what else do we have? We have somebody who, somebody called me 4 eyes. Well, I have 2 eyes and I have glasses. So I don't know what you're seeing, but maybe you're the one who needs glasses if you think I have 4 eyes. Just saying, you know? What about over here? Is anything better going on over here on YouTube? Somebody says gay flag. Well, this is actually a freedom flag. It's about freedom for everyone. We're against putting anyone in jails, whether they are animals or humans. We're here to be kind to everyone. When you come out as a vegan, it is really important. It is actually more important than coming out as gay, lesbian, bisexual, or straight. Because when you come out as gay or lesbian or bisexual or straight, you're not actually doing anything to save anyone's life. But when you come out as a vegan, you're here to save lives. 100 animals per year are saved for everyone who's vegan. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, well, some days you might not be eating meat, but if you're eating cheese, for example, then a baby cow was killed so that you could have the cheese that comes from the milk. And also, if you order chicken wings, just think about how many innocent animals were killed then. If you have a whole plate full of chicken wings, you know what I mean? So that's a lot of animals who have died, okay? Yeah, you guys get it, right? All right, what does this one says? What plants are best to eat? Vernon. It depends which ones you like. The plants that are best to eat, Vernon, are the ones that you're going to actually eat, the ones that you like. But a wide variety is good, especially the green leafy ones like kale, broccoli, and also cruciferous veggies in general. I'm just trying to see if I have my cards here, okay? For example, these are great plants to eat. We've got broccoli and kale and cauliflower. These are cruciferous veggies. They're going to help you to lower your chances of getting cancer. All right. Other good plants to eat are lentils, which have 15 grams of protein per cup. Who knows what I just said? Who paid attention? How many grams of protein per cup are lentils? Let's see who gets it first. I'm looking at TikTok. How many grams of protein are in 1 cup of lentils? Seeing if anybody listened. Did anybody listen? Oh, Duo Games Edits got it. Good job, Duo Games Edit. Guys, let's see if anyone gets it over here. Somebody, all right, guys, you all were listening. Good job. No, not 67, 15. All right, eat more lentils. Lentils are amazing. 1 cup of lentils has 18 grams of protein per cup. Now, the reason this is really cool to remember is because when you become vegan and people say to you, where do you get your protein? You'll be able to say, I get it from lentils. Lentils have 18 grams of protein per cup. Isn't that cool? Now you know an amazing fact, okay? And if you could also, once you become vegan, you start to get to know things, you will be able to say to your family, guys, did you eat your cruciferous vegetable yet today? And your family will be like, what? What is that? And you'll be able to say, I know. Okay, these are examples of cruciferous vegetables. These are good, all right? According to nutritionfacts.org, cruciferous vegetables have sulforaphane. 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 Let's say it again. Sulforaphane, which can prevent DNA damage in many types of cancer. Okay, so that's why. These can prevent DNA damage and many kinds of cancer. Less than a single serving a day of cruciferous may cut the risk of cancer progression by more than half. Just think about that. More than half. So you are so much less likely to have cancer if you become vegan. Okay? Thanks a lot, guys. Thank you so much for doing all this wonderful work of learning. This is great. Anyways, you guys get the idea. But listen, I just realized the class has actually been over already for more than 10 minutes. So I'm going to let you guys go. I'm sorry to have kept you over time, but I will see you in the next live stream, okay? Until then, give yourself a big hug. Give yourself a big hug. Now, guys, if you ever feel nervous, like some of you guys have anxiety, you can give yourself a hug like this and push your elbows into your chest like that. And you're going to see how that helps. All right? If you feel anxious, just do that. And remember, I love you for trying. Okay? I love each of you guys that is trying so hard to be vegan. Okay, I know that some of you are struggling, but I know you don't really want to hurt animals, okay? Even those guys of you who are kind of mean here, I don't think you really want to hurt animals, right, guys? TikTok? Okay, so TikTok, I want to thank you for being here, and I will be back later on for another live stream, okay? Thanks for coming. Bye, guys. And you guys over here on YouTube, same thing, okay? Thanks for coming in, and we will talk in the next live stream coming up, okay? In a couple of hours.